बिफोर वी मूव अलोंग, पीवाईक्यूज को आपने यूटिलाइज किया, कैसे यूटिलाइज किया? मतलब डिड यू प्रिपेयर मॉडल आंसर्स या ब्लूप्रिंट्स बनाए, या पीवाईक्यू से रिलेवेंट जो कंटेंट है वो आपने सर्च करके अपने नोट्स में ऐड किया? क्या अप्रोच रहा आपका यहाँ पर?
When I used to go for PYQ, first thing my intention was to create a model framework
हम्म।
as to what I'm going to write in introduction and body, what would be the structure basically.
हम्म।
And I used to see that if I have notes related to that, and first I would try to fit my notes because that is my basic, that is my standard source. So it would
हम्म।
be easy for me to revise. But at the same time, if I'm not getting content from that, I would search any uh, test series, because history test series are mainly, they use PYQs also for answer writing. So in many level up tests also, I found that because there are some topics we don't get good content for that online, or even
हम्म।
if we do not get the historiography related to that. And
हम्म।
again, clarifying, since we are talking about historiography, one or two historians is enough. Don't need to bombard it with historiography, because I
हाँ।
think that is the mistake I did in 2024. I was writing historian's perspective rather than writing facts. So facts should be written supported by historian, not historian supported by fact. So
हम्म।
in many tests also, whatever test series I joined, I focused on extracting content also from historians. I remember that a lot of revisions I did from the mock test also, because the
Okay.
solutions were very good.
अच्छा, तो
Yes,
आपने
sir.
मतलब क्वेश्चन आंसर फॉर्मेट पे ही फोकस किया, नॉट ऑन
जी.
के इम्प्रूवमेंट के ऊपर? अच्छा। अच्छा। अ, अ,
Because after a point of time, the content becomes very bulky. You cannot just keep adding on it. What you
हम्म।
can do is you can preserve your you can preserve your standard content. And when you are preparing between prelims and mains, and if you find something good in mock test, you can keep a note that I have to revise. For example, that year Natya Shastra was inducted in some
यस।
list. So there
हाँ।
was a question in level up test series. So I made sure to revise it. And also related to, I will suggest tantrinism. You don't
हम्म।
get good content for that. You get only basic information. But in level up test series, there were lots of historian perspective where you had focused on tantrinism, where there were three sets of historians that supported it for feminism, and other set who opposed it. So I made sure to revise them, and rather than writing them, what I did
हम्म।
was I took a printout of that and kept it in my notes, so that when I'm breezing through, I will see it.
ठीक है।
सब लोग बात करते हैं पीवाई को एनालाइज करो, पीवाई को एनालाइज करो, मतलब क्या करें?
First of all, for instance, sir, if you are doing just one thing, so just pick so if you are doing your Mauryan history, so just see the kind of question that they have asked from the Mauryan part. So the question would be either on the Mauryan administration or for the sources. So you can divide your entire theme in a 4 or 5 points. For the sources, one is the area, then second is the expansion, the political expansion, and the third is the administration of the system, administration of the Mauryan, then the economy, then the normal society, and the culture. So now try to understand which theme or direction or the topic the UPSC is asking. So if it one question would be the understanding of the Mauryan Empire from the Kotal perspective. So this is from the sources point of view. Then another question would be so the this debate on the centralized versus decentralized nature of the administration. So the question is from the administration. Then another question either would be from the culture, so the Ashoka Dhamma, or from the culture, architecture, and the sculptures of that modern time. So it would be from the cultural area. So just divide entire theme of your every topic. So for Maurya, similarly, I would be doing for the post Maurya as well. I would be doing for the Gupta as well, and then I would be saying the PYQs, the kind of question that are being asked, and from which theme the PYQ is being asked. So if it is, and then it would be become more easy for me. Okay, so I would be identifying, okay, so for the modern, these three areas are more important: administration, sources, as well as the culture. And another area, I would be just reading them, but I would not be focusing too much on them. For instance, for the modern as well, I have divided sources administration, political expansion, administration, economy, society, and culture. But the kind of question from the economy are not being asked from the Mauryan Empire. So I would be just reading economy of the Mauryan, but I would not be doing too many things for the Mauryan. But for the post-Mauryan Empire, for the post-Mauryan period, I would be specifically focusing on the economy because the question were from the age of commerce and the kind of economy that there was emerging. So for every topic, you would be finding it in that perspective.
Okay, so it's primary frequency analysis of topics. That is the main.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.